Ted Hughes is a British writer. A lot of people think that Ted Hughes was the best English poet of the 20th century. Not many people know that he also wrote wonderful books for children. The most famous of these is The Iron Man, which was written in 1968 and was later made into a film. The Iron Woman was written many years later, in 1993. In The Iron Woman, the Iron Man appears again and helps the Iron Woman to save the Earth from the dangers of pollution. Ted Hughes was born in 1930 in Yorkshire, which is in the north of England. During his childhood, he spent a lot of time in the countryside and was interested in animals and birds. He also loved writing. He started writing poems when he was at school. After university, Hughes had a lot of different jobs. He worked as a gardener, a teacher, and in a zoo, where he learned a lot about animals. He started to work for a magazine. Hughes met his wife, who also worked at the magazine, at this time. His wife, whose name was Sylvia Plath, was a famous American poet. It was after their first child, Farida, was born that Hughes's first book of poems for children was published. It came out in 1961 and was called Meet My Folks. The poems that were in the book describe each member of the family in an amusing way. Hughes enjoyed reading his poems to his children. One of them is a story about a dragon that wants to visit the Queen of England. Hughes also wrote several plays for children, and some of them are now taught in English schools. The books which people liked most were often about nature. Ted Hughes was also Britain's Poet Laureate from 1984 until his death in 1998. This was a time when he wrote special poems to celebrate important national events for the Queen.